Hey guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video, we will be talking about MSA 101. So ano ba yung MSA? MSA is an organization of Muslim students in certain universities. Sino ba sila? Sila po ay Muslim as well as they are students. So ano ba yung ginagawa ng MSA? They spread the message of Islam. They convey the message of Islam to the Muslim and to the non-Muslim alike.
Sa Muslim students, ano ba yung mga contribution na maibibigay natin sa atin MSA? How do we manage our 5 times prayer? How do we manage as a student and as a MSA member? So, I conducted a short survey from different chapters here in Zamboanga City, from WIMSU, from ANZU, and UC. So, we can learn from this video na ano ba yung mga experiences ng mga ating brothers na maibibigay. Before that, I'd like to thank everyone sa lahat ng mga nag-subscribe sa channel na ito. Thank you very much guys. Maraming salamat. So, let's get started.
So for the first question is, how could I contribute to the MSA? Well, in my own way is that I establish its mission and vision by having good conduct or camaraderie with my brothers here in Ateneo de Zamboanga. Another is expression of right character or good conduct between Muslims and non-Muslims alike. And lastly is to provide little service as much as I can, to the best that I can, to any MSA activities in order to support the organization.
Member in an organization, you need to know your role because that is something that you must emphasize. But in MSA, following your Amir, susunod ka sa Amir mo, sa lahat ng mga utos niya, sa lahat ng mga sinasabi niya sa'yo, yun yung pinakamagandang technique para makamit mo, para makakontribute ka sa MSA. So, and also, pag alam mo na yung role mo, being a member, at alam mo yung intention mo, which is for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, hindi ka mawala sa track na to contribute your MSA member. Me as myself, I contribute to MSA member through attending activities or like sa mga meeting, tapos mag-contribute lahat ng mga ideas na meron ako, at hindi ko kinahiya yun because I know from the very fact na may mga ideas ako na i-reject at may ideas ako na i-accept, and yun, being genuine and dedicated to all my sa lahat ng ginagawa ko, yun lang po.
Or basically a Muslim. Well, first, as a Muslim, of course, you need to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, tawakkul ala Allah. Two things that I would like to happen, so, before I plan, prior planning, I intend sincerely to the great things that I want to achieve for the day, inshallah. And then, practically, I do time blocking. I use a software, an app, to block around my time, to block around my routines and my schedule, or the events that I would like to do in a day. Personally, I use Google Calendar for my time blocking. And lastly, do not forget to say Inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala before doing the things that you would like to do, because indeed Allah is the master of planning.
In terms of managing my time, I think I've handled it long before I'm not an active MSA member, because I have this mindset na kapag kailangan kong tapusin isang bagay, tatapusin ko siya. And I am always capable of avoiding procrastination, and that is something that I know na strength ko siya, yung iwas sa mga bagay. Pero this time, medyo nahihirapan ako kasi syempre student ka and MSA member ka, and iba to sa ibang organization. Pero namamanage ko naman to siya through dedication, and I know sa sarili ko that these two are my priorities. So I don't lose track in keeping in managing my time. Yun lang naman yun. And siguro na ma-manage ko to from through parang always going back to my intention again and again. So yun, hindi ako mawala na sa pag-manage ng time.
So first of all, dapat kailangan ng setting priorities. And second, kailangan ng arrangement of your schedules. Like for example, kapag alam mong mayroon kang free time, syempre dapat bumisita ka din at maghanap ka ng oras para sa MSA. Kasi kapag wala kang oras para sa MSA, parang binitawan mo na rin yung pagiging Muslim student mo dito sa Western Mindanao State University. And also, lastly, kapag mag-manage ka ng time, syempre, kailangan malaman mo din kung kailan at
So, Alhamdulillah, I get to pray 5 times a day, the Salawat al-Khams. I could actually do it by, of course, managing my time, basically, practically. And that is backed by discipline, because, of course, there's a demand of discipline for you to fulfill the 5 times a day prayer. And, of course, it needs to be supported by sincere intentions when you're praying. It shouldn't be done because it's a habit, because it's a routine. Of course, you shouldn't forget the sincere intention of why you pray the 5 times daily prayer.
Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam obligated this salah upon every Muslim, knowing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala highlighted it in our Quran, knowing that Islam, one of the pillars of Islam is salah, knowing that it teaches Islam that you must not avoid or you must not iwasan yung salah, o yung parang yung mag-pray ka ng hindi time niya. Knowing those reasons, I think it's enough for me to realize na I should manage my time to pray 5 times a day. Because kahit na hindi ako MSA member, kahit na hindi ako student, siguro kapag alam ko sarili ko na Muslim pa rin ako, isa na yung malaking reason na para mag-pray ako. So, yun. Kaya knowing those reasons, it manifests na through my actions. So, namamanage ko pa rin yung time ko kasi bumabalik ang takot ko. So, kahit ano pa yung mangyari sa akin, busy man ako or not, may kasalanan man ako or not, may ginagawa man ako mabuti or not, still, praying 5 times a day is one of my priorities. Kaya namamanage ko pa rin mag-pray. Yun lang naman din.
So, ang ginagawa ko kasi, nagiging conscious ako sa time. Lagi kasi akong tinitingnan yung relo ko. For example, kapag 12 na, sabi ko, Zuhur time na. Parang nagiging conscious ako sa time. Second, nagmamanage ako sa time ko by putting an alarm on my cellphone. Kasi for example, kapag Fajr ganyan, hindi ka nakakagising. So, yung namamanage ko siya by putting an alarm on my cellphone. And next, kapag may mga klase, syempre, like for example, hindi natin maiiwasan na yung klase natin is straight class, di ba? So, kailangan ko din mag-excuse sa teacher ko para ma-manage ko at ma-manage ko yung time ko. Next, syempre, as sinabi ko kanina, kailangan ng arrangement of schedules. Kapag na-arrange mo ng schedules mo at alam mo yung free time mo, syempre, ma-manage mo din para makompleto mo yung 5 times a day.
I hope that I can. I wish that I can. But practically, no. And frankly, of course, if you want to manage your time, you need to learn how to say no to some things. You need to prioritize correctly. It's not that I didn't prioritize MSA or Dawra or something like that. It's just we need to be practical at some point. But the least that I could do is, of course, make a supplication that the events of the MSA in Zamboanga, or maybe nationwide, will be successful, will be beneficial to the youth or to the Muslim communities as a whole.
Of course, I attend all MSA activities. Except na lang siguro yung mga exclusive for women na lang, syempre. And I think I'm doing it not because I'm an MSA member, but because I'm a Muslim and I want to learn Islam, to seek knowledge, because it is obligated, of course. So that encourages me to attend all of MSA activities. Pero in terms of mga meeting ganyan, paminsan hindi kasi may mga times na sobrang hectic sa schedule ko, so nagka-clash siya. So yun. Pero I try my best. I am doing my best to participate, to contribute, to empower all of the MSA activities.
Yes, of course. Kailangan natin mag-attend ng MSA activities dahil ang mga MSA activities kasi, laging in-organize nila is para mas hindi mawala yung connection natin kay Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Dahil kapag hindi tayo uma-attend ng mga activities, like for example, symposium, or mga iba't ibang activities sa Islamic Awareness Week, syempre, obligation natin para suportahan ang iba't ibang activities ng MSA.
And if anyone can be like that, if anyone can be a good student at the same time a practicing Muslim, of course, yes, any student, any Muslim, anyone can actually do that, because it demands 0% talent, or it doesn't take a genius for you to become a good Muslim, at the same time a good student. It just takes a lot of discipline, but in the end, in the latter, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it guarantees 100% respect and guarantees reward both in this world and most especially in the hereafter.
I believe any Muslim student can do it, but there are some qualifications for you to have a successful college or high school life and without compromising your religion. First is that you need to have a sincere or genuine intentions, which is you seek mercy, rahmah, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Second is that you must be determined in anything that you do. Kasi everyday mahirap siya eh. Mahirap siya. Like, you have this schedule, 7:30 to 5, klase. Tapos, kailangan mo maging active member sa MSA. Mahirap siya, pero hindi siya mawala if yung encouragement or determination sa sarili mo ay always nandoon. Third is that siguro you have those influencing friends na sasabay sa'yo at mafe-feel mo na hindi ka nag-iisa sa lahat ng ginagawa mo. So I think those qualifications are enough for you to manage to balance your religion and academics.
Yes, of course. Siyempre, sabi nga nila, kapag may gusto, may paraan, at kung ayaw, may dahilan. Siyempre, lahat gagawin mo yung paraan upang, example, kapag wala ka ng oras, make a way na magiging strong yung connection mo, sa MSA. Dahil ang MSA kasi isang instrumento para sa atin upang hindi mawala yung connection natin kay Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also, this is a way for everyone para mas mamulat tayo para sa katotohanan. And also, ma-feel natin yung brotherhood and sisterhood sa university at sa university at maipakita natin na nagkakaisa tayo at hindi tayo nagkakawatak-watak.
Message that I could give to the Muslim students or the Muslim youth around the nation or Mindanao is, of course, would like to give something from a hadith reported by Ibn Abbas, that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that you should take advantage of 5 things before 5. That is your youth before your old age, your health before your illness, your richness before your poverty, your free time before your work, and your life before your death. So basically, you have to be active while you still can, when you still have the energy to do it. Because basically, that's quite relative or quite proportional for your hereafter. If you want goodness in the hereafter, you gotta do something great things here in this world, and you could do that by living before death. Wallahu a'lam bis-sawab. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I want to emphasize in every MSA member that Ummah needs you. Our nation needs you. Because we live in a 21st century system where a lot of people are competing with globalization, debating, global competence, doing this and that. And you're just there trying to think what you could actually do for your religion, thinking about goodness, thinking about good activities that will help the Muslim students, will help the youth, mag-isip ng mga symposium, ng mga activities ganyan. I think it is so genuine for this world. Yun yung mga kailangan natin dito para sa ating sa ating relihiyon at sa mundo. And gusto ko din i-emphasize na all of the things that you do, it will always be recorded and rewarded. Kahit na may nakakaalam man o wala, kahit na malaki man siya o maliit, kahit may maganda mang epekto o wala, it will always be recorded, it will always be rewarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And wallah, there will be a time na mapapansin mo na lahat ng ginagawa mong mabuti, kahit maliit man siya, may good karma yan siya from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. hindi mo man makikita dito sa worldly life, siguro in afterlife, inshallah.
Muslim students around the world, around the university, what can I advise to you is continue to support all the activities of MSA. Continue the connection between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also, lahat ng problema mawawala. Alam naman natin, ang MSA lagi naman nandyan sa lahat ng problema, sa lahat ng mga pagsubok, sa bagsak ka man sa test, or napahiya ka man sa klase, or mababa man yung score na nakuha mo, nandyan ang MSA para i-comfort ka. Dahil ang MSA, hindi lang siya simpleng MSA. Hindi lang siya simpleng lugar na kung saan MSA lang yan, dyan lang tayo natutulog. Hindi. Ang MSA, ito ay isang instrumento na binigay sa atin ng Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upang hindi mawala ang connection natin sa Kanya. Ang pagiging MSA member ay ma-realize mo talaga na may responsibilidad ka bilang isang Muslim student. Like, hindi ka lang simpleng tao, hindi ka lang simpleng Muslim student dito sa university or sa iba't ibang sa ibang parte man ng lugar. Dahil bilang Muslim student ay kailangan mo ma-convey ang right information or right message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to your friends, to your relatives, or sa kung sino man ang kakilala.
So ayun guys, narinig natin yung mga answers ng ating brothers. So they have own experiences, they have different views, they have different ways on how they manage their time and being an active MSA member and a student. Yes. So in my side, how I can contribute to my MSA is that in a simple way, like for example, they posted in their page and I share it and tag my friends. So in that way, I'm actually helping them in a simple way, diba? So not necessarily na kailangan mo talagang pumunta doon and you need to be there always. Not. How do I manage my time being a student as well as being an MSA member? Like for example, as long as there is no class, there is no assignment, there is no projects, there is no activity, always ako nasa MSA. So I'm contributing my time, my little time to them, helping them in anything that I can help them. So basically, hindi lahat ng mga activities na na-attend ko. For what reason? Kasi may mga time, may exam kami, may quiz. So lalo na kapag major subject. So that's the time na hindi ako makaka-attend. But then, I tried my best to attend all the MSA activities. How do I manage my 5 times per year? Some of the Muslim students, nahihirapan sila sa pagsasala nila because their teacher na hindi nila naintindihan yung belief natin as a Muslim, as a follower of Islam. But then, in my case, during my college days, hindi man ako nahirapan because of pinapakita ko yung Islam within myself, so they understand me. I convince them na magsasala ako sa right time. As long as there is no examination, there is no quizzes, na nagagawa ko naman yung sala ko, na ma-manage ko naman yung 5 times per year ko. What can I advise to you guys? MSA is not a hindrance to our study. MSA, it's not a problem to our study because MSA has a big impact to our belief as a Muslim, as a practicing Muslim, and hindi natin makakalimutan yung mga responsibilities natin, yung duty natin bilang Muslim because yung MSA, napapractice natin yung pagsasala natin, yung brotherhood and sisterhood, and nakakatulong sa atin spiritually and physically yung MSA. So all you have to do guys is show your support to your brothers and sisters and help them in spreading the message of Islam. So inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I think that's all guys. So thank you very much to all subscribers to this channel. Sa mga bago dyan, please subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share to your friends. And inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, more videos will come to soon inshallah. So see you next time guys. Bye.